Have you ever been engulfed in solitude amidst a bustling crowd? Ever felt like you are on a stage pouring out your heart yet no one truly perceives your pain? You're not the only one. We all have been there at some point in our lives, but bear in mind, loneliness is not an eternal abyss, but rather a transient phase, a momentary feeling that can be navigated and muted. As humans, we are complex beings who are occasionally besieged by the unnerving feeling of disconnection even in the midst of our loved ones. Relationships, connections, they all illuminate our path, lending a sense. However, the looming cloud of loneliness often distorts this light, making these bonds seem more and more challenging to sustain. This can lead to a relentless cycle of isolation and solitude. But remember, loneliness is not a symbol of frailty, it's an emotion, a part of our human existence, that can be mitigated. So let's take up this challenge together. Let's dissect and conquer loneliness. United, we can shatter the chains of loneliness and bask in the warmth of companionship. Warmth of companionship. After all, you're not alone in this, not your final destination, rather it's a feeling we can collectively overcome. Understanding why you feel lonely is the first step in managing it. Loneliness, a complex emotion, stems from a feeling of being alone, unwanted, or isolated. It can envelop us even when we're surrounded by others, and it's a feeling that can be deceptive. Loneliness isn't about the number of friends you have or social events you attend. It's about feeling understood and supported, about the quality of your relationships rather than the quantity. It can sneak up on us during periods of transition like moving to a new area, starting a new job, or adjusting to life after significant change. During these times, it's natural to feel a sense of disconnection as you navigate unfamiliar territory. But this is temporary. As you establish new routines and form new relationships, this feeling of loneliness will ebb away. At other times, loneliness might be a symptom of underlying mental health problems like depression and anxiety. These conditions can make us feel isolated and distort our perception. If this is the case, seeking professional help is essential. Feeling unsupported can also breed feelings of isolation. It's important to cultivate relationships that provide a sense of mutual respect and understanding. And remember, just because someone seems to have a vibrant social life on social media, doesn't mean they don't feel lonely. Everyone experiences loneliness at some point, but not everyone talks about it. Identifying why you feel lonely can help break the cycle and encourage you to take. Loneliness can create a cycle, making it even harder to reach out. This is a phenomenon that many can relate to. When we feel isolated, we often retreat further into our own worlds. We may start to believe that no one understands us, that we're unwanted. These feelings can further intensify our sense of isolation. But this cycle can be broken. It might seem overwhelming at times, but with understanding and effort, it's possible to disrupt this. We often let our loneliness dictate our actions, our thoughts, and even our perceptions of the world around us. What if we just step out of this? What if we choose to reach out, to connect, even when it feels incredibly challenging? It's not an easy task, but it's a necessary step towards liberation from the grips of loneliness. Breaking free from this cycle requires action, and sometimes seeking help. So, how can you manage loneliness effectively? It may not be simple, but there are practical steps to help alleviate feelings of loneliness. Firstly, utilize the alone time for personal growth, self-exploration, and discovering new hobbies or interests. This not only occupies your time, but also enhances self-confidence and self-reliance, which can combat feelings of loneliness. Secondly, consider seeking professional help. Therapists and counselors are equipped to guide you through the maze of your emotions, identify the root of your loneliness, and equip you with effective management strategies. This journey need not be solitary. Professional assistance can be an invaluable resource. In addition, reach out to others. This could be loved ones or joining a group or club with shared interests. Participating in social activities helps you feel more interconnected and less secluded. Expression of feelings is not a sign of vulnerability. You'd be surprised at the number of people who can empathize and offer support. Physical health is crucial too. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can significantly impact your mood and overall well-being. Practice mindfulness and gratitude. Being present in the moment can reduce the feeling of loneliness. Acknowledging what you're grateful for each day shifts focus and creates positivity. These strategies are not a one-size-fits-all solution, but they serve as a starting point for managing feelings of loneliness. The journey towards feeling less alone is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Be patient with yourself, and never hesitate to seek help when needed. Resources and support are readily available to assist you. Persistent loneliness can be linked to depression, anxiety, and other health problems. This is a reality many people face but often struggle to articulate or address. When loneliness becomes chronic and starts to impact our mental health, it's time to consider seeking professional assistance. Help plays a crucial role in managing persistent loneliness. Just about having someone to share your problems with. It's about seeking the guidance of individuals who have been trained to understand the complexities of human emotions and mental health. These professionals can provide insight, understanding, and strategies to navigate through the fog of loneliness that self-help or friendly advice might not be able to offer. Take local health organizations as an example. Mental health groups offer advocacy and resources for individuals grappling with mental health issues, including loneliness. They recognize that loneliness isn't merely being physically alone, it's a complex emotional that can be deeply rooted in various factors. The resources they provide are designed to help individuals comprehend and manage their feelings of loneliness, thus offering a lifeline to those feeling isolated and alone. Professional help can take several forms. It could be one-on-one therapy sessions with a trained professional or group sessions where you share your feelings and experiences with others dealing with similar struggles. This can be incredibly therapeutic knowing you're not in your battle against loneliness. Additionally, professional help can equip you with tools and strategies to manage your feelings of loneliness in the long term. They can aid you in identifying triggers, developing coping mechanisms, and building a support network, providing you with the means to navigate through periods of intense loneliness. Keep in mind, seeking professional help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a step towards understanding yourself better, managing your mental free from the endless cycle of persistent loneliness. If you're struggling with chronic loneliness, don't hesitate to seek professional help. You're not alone. Please consult with your local health authorities for resources available in your region. Feeling lonely is a common experience, but it doesn't have to define you. As we've delved into this topic, we've learned that understanding loneliness is the first step towards managing it. It's crucial to remember that this feeling can create a cycle, and breaking that cycle requires conscious effort. Practical tips for reducing these feelings include embracing alone time for hobbies and refraining from comparisons with others. Each approach is a stepping towards feeling more connected. The significance of professional help in dealing with persistent feelings of loneliness is immense. It can provide the tools to navigate this experience. In conclusion, dealing with loneliness involves understanding its nature, taking action, and reaching out for help when required. If you found this video beneficial, we invite you to subscribe to the Pro Tips Junction channel and like and share the video. Remember to take one day at a time. Sources: various mental health resources and studies.